Everything I'm about to tell you ties back together, so stay with me. But the main thing we're focused on right now, right, is don't let the fear of rejection stop you. At the end of the day, we are all going to fucking die. Like, point blank period. We're all gonna fucking die. And nobody knows exactly when their time is gonna come. So why not go for what you want in life? If you wanna talk to that girl or talk to that guy, if you wanna start that business, get a new job, get a second job, or whatever the fuck, have a better relationship with your family, have a better relationship with your kids, you know, get a pet, a dog or a cat or a fucking goldfish, whatever the fuck you want to do, right? At the end of the day, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. We all have a clock going on our life. So why not just go for what it is you want? If you get rejected, fuck it. Who cares? And that applies to that new job, that applies to business, that applies to relationships, that applies to friendships, that applies to life. A lot of people say we only live once. I disagree with that. I think we get a chance to live every day. I think we live every day. We get a new chance every day. Now, we may only have one life in this specific avatar, right? But at the end of the day, that's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it beautiful. Because anything that goes on, that can go on forever, or that goes on forever, like how much do people really value it? You know? And a lot of people are going to disagree with me for this, but at the end of the day, I'm not necessarily doing this shit for my kids, for generational wealth and going for what it is I'm going for. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to, one, make God proud, and two, to leave my impact on this world. And it's really that simple. Like, of course, I love making money. Of course, I love meeting new people and building new relationships, right? Of course, I love that shit. But by the same token, I'm not in this shit to give my kids a bunch of fucking money, because they're gonna fuck it off. Like, they're not gonna know what the fuck to do with it unless I teach them and give them the fucking habits and invest in them. I say all that to say, right? I'd rather give you the habits. There's a quote, real old quote, and it says, "You give a man a fish, he'll eat for the day. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat for life." I'm about the habits. I'm about the principles. I'm about the information. I'm about the knowledge. I'm about the skill sets. I'm about acquiring as much as I can, as quickly as I can, and as efficiently as I can, because all it's going to do is allow me to pass it down through to my offspring. So that way they're like, yeah, well, dad has a bunch of money, but one, he worked really hard and suffered for years to get it. And two, my dad never gave up. Even when life was just like, there looked like there was no way out, my dad never gave up. Guys, there was a time where I was eating fucking tuna and Pop-Tarts out of a fucking can every day. Like, because I really couldn't afford to eat. Like, so I mean, at the end of the day, I'm in so much better of a position now, but by the same token, I'm nowhere near where the fuck I want to be. So at the end of the day, don't ever give up on yourself, right? And fear is what's holding a lot of people back. Saying that, oh, this is oversaturated, and well, I can't do this because of this, or I can't do this because of that. Take fucking can't out of your vocabulary. The biggest thing I'll tell you about being an entrepreneur and being a business owner is that the way you talk to yourself is everything. When somebody hangs the phone up in your face, or somebody's rude to you, or somebody's disrespectful to you, at the end of the day, that's just a reflection of them, right? And this is something I'm learning as well, is that a lot of times you're gonna cease to react when you really take a second and say this and realize that the person that's acting the way they're acting toward me, all that is a reflection of of themselves. That's all it is. I've met really rich people. I mean, like billionaires. I've met multimillionaires. And the crazy part is, some of them were really shitty people. Like, they were extraordinarily shitty people. And some of them are some of the best people you'll ever fucking meet in life. Like, this is something that a lot of people don't understand. It's like, at the end of the day, all money does is enhance who you already are. So if you're a piece of shit, if you're genuinely a piece of shit, and you get money, you're going to become an even bigger piece of shit. It's going to be easier for you to hide. It's going to be easier for you to mask, right? Because you can put people around you. You can make it harder for people to get in contact with you, whatever the fuck, right? But at the end of the day, if you're a piece of shit, all money's going to do is make you even more of a piece of shit. That's all it's going to do. It's an amplifier. So, and if you're a great person, if you're a phenomenal person and have a beautiful heart, a beautiful spirit, you're going to be even more of that. So don't ever let fear stop you. At the end of the day, we're all going to die, and we all got to report to the Creator. We all got to report to the man above. Even if you're not religious, you still got to report to somebody, because somebody created you. Some higher being chose for your specific soul to go into that specific body that your parents conceived. So, I mean, at the end of the day, really take the time and understand that your fear is just a container of your greatness. Do you think when I get on the phone and I cold call these people, or I cold email these people, and some of these, like, you think I expect to get all positive responses? No. Like, there are sometimes weeks I go with people just saying no. And guess what? That's okay. That's perfectly fine, because guess what? I'm going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to reach out to more people, and I'm going to continue to be a kind, loving, intelligent person. Like, I know my skill set. Believe me when I tell you, I know my skill set. I know the value that I can bring to a company, because I've proven it, and I got the screenshots to prove it. Like, I have all of the data to prove what I'm saying. So I may not be famous yet. I may not be the king of the fucking world yet, but guess what? In my mind, I am. In my mind, I am. So why the fuck am I gonna worry about somebody who really doesn't understand the value that I bring, you know, that I could bring? Because guess what? There's a video I saw, and it's a perfect example, right? This guy was going around just trying to hand out solid gold to people. And there were so many people that were like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. I don't want that. It's fucking solid gold. Like, pure, solid gold. And people were still like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. You could be the most valuable motherfucker, the most handsome motherfucker, the most beautiful motherfucker. It's people who want nothing to do with you. And that's something that you're just going to have to accept. And even with me, right? There are clients that I have and that I've had that just will not fucking listen. Like, they brought me on and they won't fucking listen to the shit I'm saying. What is proven to what work, like the shit that's proven to work. They won't listen. And guess what? All I can do is love them and continue to give myself to them in just whatever way they need, you know? It's not like you cannot control people, right? Only person you can control is yourself. So, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, it's really, a lot of it is about understanding that, hey, you know, life is going to happen. And don't let fear stop you from going for what you want. Like, if you want to get in shape, hey, go fucking get in shape. If you want to start a fucking company, go start a fucking company. If you want to go ask that girl out or ask that guy out, ask them the fuck out. The worst they could fucking tell you is no. And guess what? If they try to fucking embarrass you and they try to make a scene or whatever, all that is, or if they tell you to fuck off, if they tell you to go kill yourself, if they tell you to go jump off whatever, right? If they're just that much of a piece of shit to you, if they hang up in your face, if they won't hear you out, whatever, fuck them, bro. Continue to focus on where you're trying to go. Continue to give yourself, because at the end of the day, the law of compensation is very fucking real. The law of compensation is very real. However little you put in or however much you put in, you're gonna get some kind of reward. Just stay focused on where it is you're going. And comparison is the thief of all joy. Stop comparing yourself to people. That's a lot of times that's what kills people. There's somebody right now walking who wish they had a car. There's somebody who has a car who wish they had a Lamborghini. There's somebody in a Lamborghini who wishes that they had a Bugatti. There's somebody, and etc., 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 etc. So stop comparing yourself to other people. I love you guys. I'm finna pull in here and get back to work. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy yourself. And remember, life is a fucking journey. Life is a fucking journey. Don't ever think that you... All right now, brother. All right. Can you back up a little bit? I love you. I love you guys. Let's fucking win.